New Godzilla Minus Zero teaser, let's get into it.
I'm about to bust.
The trailer begins with a voiceover explaining that they believe Godzilla can withstand a thermonuclear strike. I wonder if this shot of Godzilla charging up his beam is the one from Godzilla Minus One or a new attack, because the city already looks leveled in this shot, so that's another thing to speculate about. Then there's a bunch of quick shots in the middle that I want to break down one by one. We see a scientist has at least one of Godzilla's scales and they're studying it for some purpose. Is this merely to study Godzilla's biology, or are there bigger plans afoot? Perhaps the scientists are planning on creating their own monster to fight Godzilla. Since Godzilla regenerated from nothing more than a heart in Godzilla Minus One, who is to say part of his scales couldn't also regenerate into its own monster under the right circumstances? And I wonder who that monster may be. The next shot shows a machine that says resonance well, which means resonance waves in German. Resonance waves are studied in a bunch of different scientific disciplines like chemistry, physics, etc. So this could just be a normal radio, or it could be something else that they're studying. Maybe they're tracking Godzilla or another monster via electromagnetic waves. And here they're circling a specific point on a map. I'm guessing that this is either the point where they previously attacked Godzilla, or where they think he's located, or perhaps where they think another monster is buried that they're gonna resurrect. I'll get into that a little bit later. The next shot shows Kenji Noda saying another moral boundary mankind shouldn't cross, and then Koichi just punches him square in the jaw.
Pow, right in the kisha. Pow, right in the kisha.
Screaming, "What the hell do you think you're doing?" We then see a bomb dropped, which, based on what we've seen in the trailer, we can guess that it's a thermonuclear one. Now, I think there's a few different things this is all hinting at. I think they nuke Godzilla regardless, and it doesn't work, and instead makes him stronger. And then the humans come to the conclusion that they can try to recreate their own Godzilla by dropping another bomb on the G cells we saw earlier. Or they discover a monster buried under the ground, similar to how King Ghidorah was asleep in 2001's GMK, and they decide to supercharge the monster to try to wake him up and fight Godzilla. And from this bomb, perhaps they create the strange gravity anomaly we saw from the first trailer, or like I said, they wake up Ghidorah or another monster and they create these blue gravity beams that we've already seen. Gravity and Gearus truthers, there is still hope left for you. Regardless if these theories are correct, I think almost everything is pointing to King Ghidorah being the other monster in this movie. I've discussed in previous videos how the gravity beams we saw in the first trailer could only really be from Ghidorah or Space Godzilla, and I think of the two, the former is far more likely. It doesn't really make sense to introduce Space Godzilla in just the second movie. Plus, if you look at the new still image Toho released today along with this trailer, you see a golden light shining through in the top right corner and yellow lightning. I wonder who that could be. Additionally, there are already parallels between Minus One and GMK. At the end of both films, Godzilla's beating heart was alive in the ocean, so if Yamazaki is taking inspiration again from that film, I think there's a real possibility Ghidorah could be some guardian monster the humans awake, rather than arriving from space as his origin typically goes. That way, this sequel can still feel grounded instead of introducing intergalactic threats. The final shot is the same one we've seen before of Godzilla rising out of the water near the airplane, and damn, I cannot wait till we get another angle of this design. And that's pretty much it for this trailer. I'm honestly glad they're not revealing a lot. I hate it when movies reveal pretty much the entire plot in the first trailer or two, so I'm glad we still have a lot to speculate on, especially regarding who the monster is going to be that Godzilla's fighting. And also with the human characters, we don't really know what their plan is, we don't really know what the interpersonal conflicts are going to be, and there's just so much to look forward to in this next installment, and November truly cannot get here quick enough. Thank you so much for sticking with the video this long. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. What theories do you have? What things in the trailer did I miss? Do you think the main monster is gonna be Ghidorah that Godzilla fights? Or maybe Gravity and Gearus, who knows? My goal is to hit 5K subs, so any help to reach that is greatly appreciated. Again, thank you for your time, and I'll see you all in the next one. May the Force be with you, always.